Baghdad. As Colin just mentioned, the Holy Father visited the Syro-Catholic Our Lady of Salvation Cathedral in Baghdad that witnessed the worst massacre of Iraqi Christians. 58 people were killed in October 2010 in that attack, and tonight we hear from some of those survivors. The image of Pope Francis graces the blast walls protecting Baghdad's Our Lady of Salvation Church. The messages of brotherhood of facade, perhaps, to the bitter memory of the worst ever massacre of Christians in Baghdad. Terrorists from the Islamic State in Iraq, the precursor to ISIS, burst into the church during evening mass. Deacon Louis Climis was inside and recalls the attackers made their purpose clear. He says their intention was evil. It was to kill. They considered everyone in the church an infidel deserving of death.
Of an experience it must have been.
Journalists reported from the church in the immediate aftermath.
When the attackers stormed in, half of the congregation came back here into this room trying to keep themselves safe. They had barricaded the door, but the attackers were throwing grenades in.
Deacon Climis shows us exactly where he was, cowering on the floor with his son and dozens of others, taking cover during the attack. Shrapnel ripped into his head. He says, "We stayed here for 4 hours in terror and fear. We had surrendered to fate and put our lives in the hands of the Virgin Mary." Grainy amateur video shows the panic and trauma moments after Iraqi anti-terrorism troops stormed the church. Natik Anwar, an attack survivor, says since the attack, almost everyone has left. Before Mass was held here 3 times in the morning and twice in the evening. Now there is just 1 Mass a day. The specter of terror has receded for now, yet corruption, political paralysis, chaos, and perceived discrimination have left the Christian community desperate for help. Deacon Climis says we need someone to stand with us because we live in a jungle controlled by political monsters, a jungle in need of saints.